no rush. This is Michael Gervais with Michelangelos Services, Inc. We are located at 4227 Bellaire Avenue, Studio City, California, 91604. We're performing a waistline and sewer line inspection through the 3-inch ABS plastic cleanout on the right-hand side of the house as you're facing the house from the street. It's on the rear side before the wooden gate that goes to the backyard. And again, we are at 4227 Bellaire Avenue, Studio City, California, 91604. We're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor right at the opening. Off our camera lens and set camera right at the opening minute. This is the side of the house that's going toward the front of the house. That is the white steel wrought iron gate. This is going toward the back of the house. We have a wooden gate here, and this is our 3-inch ABS plastic clean out that's coming out of the vent. So we're going to set our camera right there, zero out our camera monitor, get a good accurate reading, and we're going to begin running through. We're going to push our camera into the ABS plastic. This is all ABS plastic waistline underneath the house that we can see so far. Making a turn. Little transition right here. Another turn. Kind of hard. Makes it kind of hard to push out. Start going through so many turns. Another turn. Another transition. Get a little bit of paper in there. The paper is kind of stuck on our camera lens. Try and push some more till we get past this paper. I have to run some water through here. Try and help us to get out and also to get past this paper. You're going to pause for a moment, go inside and run some water. Okay, we got water running in the master bathroom, the tub, which is going to make it a whole lot easier to try and push out. Let's see how much easier. So far it's going good. We won't be able to see much. We'll see it on the way back. I want to at least get out to the clean out by the sidewalk area, and then we can always transition and run through there and out to the city. Take a little breather break for a moment. Things a bear to push, and with the water running it helps float it out a little bit easier. So let it sit for a quick second and we'll try again. I believe we're still under the house, more than likely, what it looks like. We'll be able to tell here shortly. Should be pretty close to the front of the house, if not out in front. And that's as far as we can go. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we are approximately 5 foot 10 inches away from the clean out that is toward the sidewalk area. It's just very difficult to try and push through areas when we're going through this many turns. We're out that far. Now we can probably push out further from the front clean out possibly. We're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we've let the water subside. We've located this area as right near a clean out. There's a clean out right just about a foot away from where we are. We just passed it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull our camera back now. We'll pull our camera back and we'll take a look at the line from here back. Just got so many turns going from here, difficult to see. So there's another turn right in front of us. Joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. And there was the clean out. So we just passed the clean out. That's the fitting right there. So we're going to run through the clean out because we couldn't make it all the way to the other one. We're just going to pop the camera in and look at the rest of it about another 7-8 feet, and then we're going to try and pop through the other clean out possibly and run to the street, unless we can get through the secondary one all the way to the street. Can't get to it from here. And pull back. We are in ABS plastic pipe and fittings. We couldn't see a whole lot on the way out because we had so much water running. We have long lengths of ABS plastic coming back toward the house. Water is flowing. You can see it running down. The grade appears to be in fair and maintainable condition, which is as good as it gets, unless it's brand new. I'm pulling back. Another joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. As I said, the term fair and maintainable condition means it's as good as it gets without being brand new. Pause and adjust our lighting for a moment. There we go. Kind of helps us see a little bit better. Okay, and there's fitting inside the house. Appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Another long length of pipe. Okay, we're coming up to a turn. Another turn. Little transition. Pulling back. I believe we're going to go through another turn. Yep, little transition. Another turn. Again, all the fittings appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. More turns coming back toward our clean out area. turns coming toward our clean out. Pulling up and out of our clean out. Now we're going to move our camera equipment. I'm going to pause for a moment while we move our equipment to the front. Okay, we're out in front now. We're adjacent to the street. There's a 4-inch ABS clean out right here that heads toward the street, and we were about a foot past that. Couldn't see the whole property line sewer. We're going to zero out our camera monitor right here at the opening, and we're going to run in, go down to the bottom of the clean out, and now we're running through the ABS plastic. A lot of sewer gases, as you can see, swirling, so it gets kind of hard to see. And this is the other clean out. There's another clean out right in front of us by the sidewalk inside the property. And then we're going to drop down. We're going to drop into the lateral. Okay, right here, I believe, from what I can see, the liner starts. And we have some water running. So we're going to have to pause. We're going to pause for a moment, let the water subside before we try and run out, because we won't be able to see anything there. Okay, we have a whole lot of water running. But we're going to go ahead and just run our camera, attempt to get out to the city sewer, and then let the water subside, and then we'll pull back once the water has subsided and we can see clearly. But this will help us to push out to the city sewer. And I believe that's the city. Right there, we'll see here in a minute. Yep, that's the city sewer. So we have a ton of water running in. We're going to pause for a moment now. We're going to pull back just a little bit. Pull back to the edge of the saddle so we can see when our water subsides. Okay, I'm going to push out a little bit. And this is the city sewer right here. And our liner is right to the city sewer. Put a new liner in here recently. Pulling back now, and we have a good 4.5 millimeter liner, which is a very heavy gauge liner. We're going to continue to pull back now. Liner appears to be in very good condition. It's fairly new. We just put it in not long ago. Now we're pulling back. Pulling back, and now we're transitioning right here at the drop from the clean out right in front of us. Back to ABS plastic. That was the entire lateral from the property line to the city sewer, which appears to be in fair and maintainable condition, and that's as good as it gets unless it's brand new and never been used. That will conclude our waste line and sewer line inspection. Thank you.